5:38. I've been up for 40 minutes. I'm once again sitting in a empty parking lot. It's not even 6 a.m. And I'm making this video because I want to share one thing that I think if you decide to implement will change your life. And that's simply being okay with being uncomfortable. Chase being uncomfortable. Do not settle for comfort. Do not settle for staying in a position in which you feel comfortable. Because if you want to inhibit growth, if you want to develop as a person, if you want to grow as a person, you can't do that from a state of being comfortable. You can't. And I get it, man. I get that, stepping inside of an uncomfortable area and stepping out of your comfort zone, it's not appealing. It doesn't resonate with your mind to be something that's going to be fun, going to be nice, going to give you a dopamine rush. It's not. But if you want to inhibit growth within yourself, you have to step outside of your comfort zone. I promise you. Staying comfortable is like the same as, continuing to be average. For some people, that's fine, but for you, it's not. You don't want to be average. You don't want to go through this blessing of a life, remaining the same, remaining average, letting other people be better than you. You don't. I don't. Why would you want to do that? If you were growing up playing sports and somebody was better than you and that just was fine with you, that just sat in your mind and you were okay with that, then you're not meant for this. But if you're somebody that wants to be the best in everything you do, that requires becoming uncomfortable. That requires you to step outside of the zone that you've become so comfortable, so consistent with. People don't wake up at 5 o'clock every morning. People don't spend their whole day working towards something that hasn't given them any money yet, that most people are laughing at them for, that simply just looks like it's not going to work. And yet here I am every day, day in and day out, putting in the hours, the effort, the agony. It's not fun. It's not comfortable. But I do it because I want to grow as a person. And by stepping outside of my comfort zone, by reaching outside of that zone, by doing something that I don't want to do, I'm growing as a person. I'm becoming better. I'm challenging myself to be something that I'm not okay with being. Something that my mind is saying, oh, you shouldn't do this. Well, fuck that, I'm gonna do it anyways. I've become mentally stronger. I've become physically capable by simply not limiting myself to what my mind thinks I should be doing. I shut that switch off in my brain that says, today, let's do work for an hour and then let's watch movies. Or today, let's go get Chick-fil-A rather than eating on your diet. But by stepping outside of that zone and saying, fuck that, I'm gonna make my diet. I'm gonna make the meals for my plan. I'm gonna go to the gym even though I'm sore. I'm gonna put 6-7 hours of work into something that hasn't paid me any money. I'm gonna do all that because I don't want to do it. Because I don't want to do it. And by doing that, by choosing to do something that's not in my comfort zone, I am challenging myself. I'm challenging my mind to not limit myself, to not set a boundary for myself. to show myself what I can actually achieve. Your mind is going to be the biggest strength that you have, and it's going to be your biggest adversary. It's going to tell you that you shouldn't be doing something, that you're doing too much, that people are going to laugh at you, that you're going about stuff the wrong way. But then when you challenge it, it's going to open up the realm of possibility of what you can achieve. All it takes is not accepting what's in a regulated boundary and achieving anything through the idea that you have no limitations, that you can do anything. And that in itself is exactly why you'll be successful. If you do not limit yourself to staying comfortable, if you do not allow yourself to remain in a comfort state. Because the truly only way to grow is to be uncomfortable. Don't be average. Don't be like everybody else. Don't be this idea of a person in your head and chase something that you don't think you can achieve, that you're not good at, that you don't have a lot of experience in. Because how are you supposed to grow if you're doing stuff that you're good at, that you already know how to do, that everybody else is doing? Don't be another grain of sand on this beach. Don't. Be the seashell that winds up in the beach that everybody wants to find, or the sand dollar that everybody wants to find. Don't just be another grain of sand.